Tom Brady was reminded last night he's not in New England any longer. I thought there was an interesting comment on Morning Men on Mad Dog Radio with Evan Cohen. He says that Brady probably doesn't miss being coached by Belichick, but he may miss Belichick coaching the rest of the team because the Buccaneers' offensive line struggled. The team lacked discipline. To add insult to injury, Brady lost track of the downs on the final drive, and the Buccaneers lose a game that they should have won and should have won comfortably. All the things that he probably took for granted, we took for granted in New England, aren't the case in Tampa Bay. The Patriots may not have had a lot of talent towards the end of Tom and his stay there, but they played smart football. Remember, that's what we're sold on with Brady going to Tampa Bay, the experience, the football IQ. He's not athletic, but he can still, when the game's on the line, he's going to win those games. But I don't think there's any need to panic right now in Tampa. They're getting used to one another. Shorthanded, had injuries last night. They do run the football. Ronald Jones looked good last night. But you got to come up with those plays. Brady clearly not happy with his teammates last night, and maybe his teammates aren't happy with him either. After the game, everybody wanted to know, Tom, did you know that it was fourth down? Here's Brady.
We just had some negative plays. In the second half, we had a negative play. Again, you get behind down distance. That's not where you want to be. So we all have to do a better job. This isn't any one position. This isn't any one player. This is a team-wide thing that we all got to collectively, learn each other quickly and make improvements quickly. And, we all have to do a better job.
He didn't answer if he knew it was fourth down. But here is one more from Brady talking about the second half.
Nick Foles is on the winning end of his matchup with Tom Brady yet again.
Yeah, it looks like Brady lost the down. He was thinking it was third down. That can happen when you clock the ball. You forget that as being one of the downs, but he clearly looked like he thought he had another shot at it.
Yeah, you're right. He lost track of the downs and went for a bigger shot there on fourth down than just trying to dump it off and pick up a first down.
Yeah.
That's Troy and Joe Buck during the Fox broadcast. Do we have Tom Brady talking about the second half mistakes?
We don't.
We do not have that? All right. Well, we'll see if we can get that. Here's Bruce Arians, the Buccaneers head coach, on Tom Brady. Did he know it was fourth down?
Bruce, at the end of the game there, that last drive, it looked like Tom might have been confused with what down it was. Did he not know it was fourth down?
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
I appreciate his honesty there.
No, he knew.
Yeah, that's. Remember first week where he was, criticizing Tom Brady and people were all up in arms, like, you can't do that to the GOAT. Well, that's who Bruce Arians is. Bruce Arians has to take some blame here. Not that he's trying to avoid it, but that team was not disciplined at all last night. They didn't look like they were ready to play. Yes,
not to single out specific people, but dang, man, Ryan Jensen, he is like the drive killer.
The center for the Buccaneers.
Week after week, drive killer. They'll be moving the ball 70 yards down the field, full head of steam, and all of a sudden he headbutts somebody. All right, back it up.
15-yard penalty. Yeah, McLevin.
Also, that guy who calls in and talks about the offensive line.
That's Ted in Tampa.
They can't block anybody either. Last night they couldn't.
Yeah, but that's no surprise. I mean, Brady got sacked 3 times last night, but look, it's inexcusable. You remind everybody, hey, fourth down, hey, third down. How many times do you see this in a baseball game? Even professionals, where somebody will catch a fly and they'll go 1 out. Like, you can see how many outs there are in a baseball inning, but you'll still have that where you get one. There's down markers. You can see it. There's signage all over the stadium there. And I will say, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck and myself, I'm going, yeah, Tom's right. That now it's fourth down. He didn't spike it on third down, and I think we thought he was going to. He didn't. And then all of a sudden you go, wait, no, Tom's now he's trying to lobby the officials. Think, no, now this is fourth down here. Yes,
for a second, I was like, Tom's right.
Yeah, well, Tommy's always right.
What are they doing? They got one more play. Tom's right. Everybody else is wrong.
I know. Yeah, Paulie.
But if you're Brady and Arians, especially Arians, why would you say that he knew that it was fourth down? He clearly didn't. You just say, like, hey, we lost track, but we were going for the first down at every play. Doesn't it make it worse by covering? Does anyone in this room think there's even a possibility he was clear on what down it was?
No, I don't think he was clear. I do think that he made a mistake and didn't realize it was fourth down.
Why would the coach say the opposite?
No, I knew.
I think he's trying to, this is that delicate balance in the locker room where you're going to say, hey, because they covered for Tom when he threw those interceptions and the pick six in the first week. And they blamed one of those interceptions on Mike Evans. Mike ran a wrong route. But Bruce is just going to say what he thinks, what he feels. Was I surprised? He said, yeah, he knew because Tom clearly didn't know. Yes, he.
But if you remember after week 1, Bruce Arians gave the most mild criticism ever of Tom Brady, where he was like, well, Tom needs to play better, something, whatever it was. And the media collectively lost its mind. You can't say that about Tom Brady. Trouble in paradise already? Well, Bruce needs to get on the same page. People lost their minds over it.
Yeah.
No, I knew.
Now, is this where the press conference today, where Bruce Arians goes, you know what? On second thought, Tom didn't know it was fourth down. But he's supposed to know it's fourth down. He knew it was fourth down. No, he didn't know. But he should have known it was fourth down.
The best thing Tom Brady can do today is come out and be like, I screwed that up and then I tried to cover for it. And it's really embarrassing. That's the best thing he could do is just be like, I knew I screwed up. I'm super embarrassed.
Hey, I'm the last person to point out that somebody forgets things because I've been doing it for a year now on this show. But that's a moment where, because people are making the age jokes there with Tom. Hey, getting old, your memory starts to go here. I was surprised that Tom didn't just own up to it and just say, look, you know what? I got caught up in it. I made a mistake. It hasn't happened very often, but it did last night, and that's on me. That's it. Then it goes away. But if you all of a sudden go, we made mistakes and we got to be more disciplined, all those things, then it still kind of lingers there. But I don't know how Bruce Arians goes, he knew it was. So Tom knew it was fourth down and then said, wait, no, I got one more down. He didn't look like a guy who knew it was fourth down. I think we can all agree. The pass was not a fourth down like pass because you got to get the first down. He's throwing a ball in tight coverage there that maybe he's trying to get pass interference there, but that's not a pass you throw on fourth down where you have to get the first down. I don't think he knew it was fourth down. He didn't own up to it. Bruce Arians said he knew it was fourth down. Great.